well. 4, 4, 0 minus 8, 20. 0 minus 8, 20. So you have to just assume that it's not something cubed, because that never ever happens, okay? So we're assuming that the nth term will look something like this: an squared plus bn plus c equals 0. And not 0, that's the nth term, because you know when you have nth terms you never have equal to anything in particular, it's just nth term is a formula. Okay.
Why is there 3 parts?
Okay, so good question. So, you know, like you have a quadratic. When you have a quadratic, you've got an n squared, then you could have a couple of n's, and you could have a couple of numbers. You know, the c represents just the plain old numbers. And so, it could be, if we're assuming it could go up to n squared, but first of all, we're only doing this if it's some crazy number pattern that it's not 2n plus 5, because that is way too easy to figure out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so we're assuming it's not that. We're assuming it's some sort of quadratic, but a horrible quadratic. That's why we're talking about this kind of method rather than a very simple, oh, is it 2n squared? Is it 2n squared plus 1 or something? We're going for something slightly harder. It could be 2n squared plus 3n minus 5. Something like that. We don't know. Okay, so this is the more general mathematician's way, rather than having looked at all the past papers and seen how hard they get, just doing it like a special shortcut for that. And so the method I'm going to show you is not, it's not beyond what anything you've done before, but it's kind of like, it's the upper end of that. Okay, so yeah, basically it's simultaneous equations with quadratics. Let's show you how. Okay, very quickly, and if it's really bad and it's really horrible, then we'll leave it alone. Do you know what I mean? So basically, we know that it's going to be something n squared plus something n plus some number c, and that number c or b or a could be negative as well. A, you know what I mean? They could be negative.
Yeah.
Okay, and we know for the first term when n is 1, so n equals 1 gives you an, so I shouldn't say n, because n is 1, right? So, what am I doing? Pressing the wrong button. That's the button. So
What does n mean? I'm still confused.
okay, so n is your normal thing for the nth term. So n, let's make a little table out of this. N is where you are in the pattern. In fact, I shouldn't even put it there. N is out here. Yeah. So when n is 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, 5, and then you're going to put an nth term here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean?
So, but we haven't figured out the nth term, so that'll come in a minute. So, we know it's going to look like this: an squared plus bn plus c. It could even be 0 n's, you know, it could just be 2n squared minus 5, or something like that. Or minus 1n squared, you know, but basically I'm saying it could have no bn. Do you know what I mean? We don't know what b is. B could be 0. Yeah? So if n is 1, and we're going to start using our formula here. So when n is 1, we've got a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c is equal to 4. And where do we get 4 from? We got it from there. When n is 1, the whole thing, your formula, this an squared plus bn, that is your nth term. That is the formula that gives you any number in the pattern. And that formula will give you 4. When n is 2, let's write that down. When n is 2, a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c would equal, guess what?
4.
Still 4. And when n is 3, A times 3 squared plus B. You go on, you tell me.
Times 3.
Yeah, plus.
Plus C.
Yeah.
Equals 0.
Great. Now, that is actually enough information. We don't have to write any more equations, because what it is, we're trying to work out what A, B, and C are. That's 3 things. Okay, and this is good to know. It's kind of really at the top end of GCSE. Really at the top end of GCSE. Might even be slightly one tiny fact above it. And the tiny fact above it is that the more, when you do simultaneous equations, you've always done like 2 equations, right?
Yeah.
And there are always 2 things you have to work out. That's not a coincidence. If you want to work out 3 things, guess how many equations you need to solve it?
2.
3.
Huh?
4 things. If you want to work out 4 things, 4 letters, you need 4 equations simultaneously. Yeah. Okay. So let's just quickly get through this, and then hopefully, you can tell me at the end, good, bad, ugly. Should we, how horrible is this method? Okay. But you have to at least see it once to really appreciate it, because the first time you see it, there's a kind of introduction and all these extra explanations. So let me simplify the first equation. So I said A times 1 squared. 1 squared is 1. 1 times A. I'm just going to put another give sign. So that is A. 1 times A is A. Plus B plus C. Can you see how I did that? Equals 4.
Yeah.
And you tell me the next one. How many A's?
4.
4A plus
2B
plus
C
equals
4.
good. And the next one.
9.
Yeah, 9A.
Plus 3B.
Yeah.
Is C plus C.
Yeah.
Is 0.
0. Okay, so this is just like your elimination method, where you take away stuff or whatever and eventually get the answer. So let's just call this equation 1, like how we normally label our equations, right? And we want to get rid of letters one by one, so eventually we just have one letter equals a number. So for example, I could say I'm going to do this. I'm going to do equation 2 take away equation 1, which will get rid of C. Yeah, so let me write that. 2, I'm going to save a little bit of time and not actually write down everything, but 2 take away 1 will mean C take away, so 4A take away A is, let's write
3A plus B
plus B, plus
equals
B
4
equals 0. 4 take away 4 is 0, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we've got an equation 3, which gets us a little bit closer to what we want. And what else? We want to know how we can get rid of another letter. Okay, what could we do? I'm just going to haven't 100% thought this through, but it takes a little bit more work than you would for just 2 equations, so a little bit more work. So let's do 3 take away 2. Whoops, that should have been called equation 4.
How do you know which ones to take away?
Just getting rid of stuff. So I could have done some other ones, but it kind of makes sense to do the bigger ones, take away the smaller ones. This, equation 3 has got 9A, and I'm going to take away equation 2, which has got 4A. So you know what I mean? I'm trying to avoid getting negative A's. It just feels awkward that way. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I'm trying to get C is an easy target to get rid of. There's only one C in all of them. Do you know what I mean? So if I take any of them away from it, whatever, you get rid of it. So 9A take away 4A. We know we've got 5A. 3B take away 2B
is B,
and it's looking good. Do you know why? Okay,
equals to 4. No, minus 4.
Minus 4, yeah. And let's call that equation 5. Why does that look good? Why is that good at all? No, I'm going to put a line down and make it more obvious there.
Because you can cancel the B's.
Yeah. So, okay, so I kind of, You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be naughty. I'm gonna
Sort of
move
around.
this. Yeah, let's move like that. Move that up there, and even move this thing. Will it move? No, it won't let me. It's just way too lazy. I'll move that. Okay. All right. So and rub that one out. Don't want that one. And even. It doesn't like me. Oh, I can move one line. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, take that away. Obviously,
Minus 2a plus. Wait, nothing is minus 4.
minus 4. So a equals
Is minus 2.
minus 2. And once we start getting stuff like we've got that a is minus 2, we can start getting more and more stuff really easily. So you know equation 4, we say a equals 2 into 4. Let's see what happens. We know a is minus 2, so 3a is
Minus 6.
minus 6 plus b equals 0, b equals
6.
yeah, 6. And then how are we going to get c? Let's look back at our equations, our original equations. 1, 2,
You can just do the a plus b plus c one.
is 4.
So minus 2
exactly.
plus minus 6.
Yeah, minus 2 plus minus 6 plus c equals 4. That was from equation 1. And that obviously...
So you'll be 12.
Yeah, you're way ahead of me. So c equals 12. Wow, really? Was that the equation? Well, that's come out quicker than I thought. I thought it'd be even more work, but you might have thought that was a huge amount of work. But so anyway, we've just said that a is minus 2, so it's minus 2n squared. What did we say b was? Minus 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was it? C is 12, yeah? So,
yeah.
And we're going to test our formula as well. Minus 6n plus 12 is our formula to work at any term in the pattern. So let's just say, because we did it originally using the first 3 numbers in our pattern, it makes sense to do our test with like the 4th number in the pattern. So, do you want to test that out? How would I test that out?
Minus 2
Yeah.
times 8 minus 8 squared.
No, n is 4.
I didn't. Oh, minus times 4.
Yeah.
Minus
Squared.
6 times. Yeah, minus 6 times 4.
Yeah.
Plus 12.
Okay, let's see what happens. So 16
minus 32.
minus 32
minus 24.
plus 12.
Plus 12.
Whoa, what is that?
That would be minus 8 plus 12. So it will be minus 4. What? Wait. No, wait.
Is it really going to be... something's gone wrong somewhere, because I don't think that's what I say, is it? Minus 12. So 12 minus 24 is minus 12. And minus 32 makes it minus 44. Wow, that's gone wrong somewhere. And I knew that was kind of wrong because I remember the equation was something like minus 2n squared minus 6n or something. I don't know, or plus 3n or something, wasn't it? What was the original? What was it supposed to be? It was supposed to be double that one or something. Oh no, it was supposed to be like minus 2n squared plus 6n. So somehow wait a second, that could have been a mistake. B was 6, not minus 6, and then I put minus 6 here, which would have messed it up more. So 6 minus 2 is 4 plus c. 4 plus c was supposed to be 4, c was supposed to be 0.
Yeah, because a is minus 2. So minus 2 times a is minus 6, right? And then it'll be 6, yeah.
Yeah, see,
Because you forgot to write minus there
yeah, I
on the
wrote,
A.
no, I wrote minus there by accident.
No, I mean here, you know it says A equals 2 into 4.
Yeah.
You forgot to write minus. A equals minus 2.
A?
Isn't A?
Yeah, and we put, and 4 was 3 times A.
But you didn't write it here.
Yeah, I should have said 3 times minus 2, isn't it? I was being
No,
a
I
bit
mean
quick.
here. Like, where it says A equals 2 into...
Okay, tell me where, okay, so, yeah, A equals minus 2, yeah. And then we say A equals 2 into 4.
It's A equals minus 2 into 4.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, anyway, being really silly there. Okay, so, C is 0, and then back all the way here. I'm just going to get rid of that mess we made. Okay, so let's get rid of you, and okay, right. Now, so we said it was minus 2n squared plus 6n, and we already know that's right, isn't it? Because
yeah.
Anyway, cool. So let's just quickly test it. So minus 2 times 4 squared plus 6 times 4. So minus 632 plus 24, and that's right.
Yeah.
Minus 8. Yeah.
How can I copy these notes?
Sorry?
How can you like?
I'm hoping. Let's see if I'm gonna stop recording.